So many bills have an opposite result from what their title is. Remember the Patriot Act? It wasn't very patriotic. The Affordable Care Act? It wasn't very affordable. And now we have the Inflation Reduction Act, and guess what? It's not going to reduce inflation. Actually, there's a 100% chance that this bill is going to increase inflation, or at the very least, slow its reduction in a very big way, and I'm going to tell you why right now. The two main objectives of this act is to spend money and increase taxes, which is a recipe for inflation. It's actually just a reduced version of the failed Build Back Better bill, which was just the Green New Deal in disguise. It's the largest investment in climate action and environmental justice in American history. It focuses on further cuts to emissions, which will kill even more jobs in manufacturing. And it strengthens the war on gas and oil, which is going to raise your energy costs even more. Right now, the rough draft is $433 billion of new spending, yeah, almost $500 billion, and I can almost guarantee you by the time this bill gets through the House, it will be near a full $1 trillion. It also implements a 15% minimum corporate tax hike and gets rid of a ton of opportunities for different business write-offs, while giving billions of dollars to the IRS so they can try to punish the people who dare keep their own hard-earned money. This alone causes companies to raise prices. Now, the cause for the current inflation is way too many dollars chasing not enough goods. All the stimulus and spending really devalued our currency, and the shutdown smacked about every industry right in the face. But how do you get more goods in an economy? Well, that's easy. You just expand your production. Well, how do you expand your production? Well, that's easy again. Businesses need to invest their profits into creating new goods and products while hiring new employees. The Inflation Reduction Act is stealing those profits. So the government is going to raise taxes on those producers so we get less goods, and at the same time, the government is going to spend more and more money. This, in effect, further decreases supply and artificially increases demand, which is the exact opposite of what we want to do right now and will further increase inflation. If you could do me a big favor, leave a comment, let me know if you think inflation will be gone soon or is here to stay for a while. They think raising taxes on the rich is going to bring in enough revenue to cover the cost of this bill. It's not. Aside from climate tyranny and tax hikes, the only other thing this bill does is expand Obamacare. Now, if you remember, the original ticket on Obamacare was under $1 trillion, but after 10 years, over $2.5 trillion was spent. And you know the exact same thing is going to happen with this Inflation Reduction Act. What a joke. They could just try to change the definition of inflation, like they try to do with recession. We have a whole video on that, by the way. Then boom, the problem would be solved, right? No, wrong. But actually, they have changed the definition of inflation over time, or at least how it's measured in the USA, because if the standards from the 70s to measure inflation were still being used today, it would be about 20%, more than double what's being reported. Please be sure to give us a subscribe and follow. Please be sure to give us a like, comment, and share. My name is D'Angelo with Macro Freedom. We follow the global economy and fight for freedom and finances all around the world. Thank you.